Chilly on Thursday with sun to clouds and some afternoon mountain flakes and drops developing. Good Wednesday night, East Tennessee. David Aldrich, Captain Accurate here from the Captain Accurate Weather Command Center. Well, we did it. We hit 70 degrees around midday. It became an issue perhaps in the afternoon when you notice I need a jacket. But I did say between 11 and 2 p.m. would be the time this morning, midday, that we'd see a drop. And that occurred, the 70 degree happened at 1:23 by, say, 3:59, the end of maybe the workday for some. We were down to 54. Picked up a quarter inch of rain, 0.26. We added 0.12 last night and the day yesterday, so we finished a grand total of 0.38. But the peak wind gust, 41 miles an hour. I did say 35 plus, so I think all of that was in keeping with my expectation. We're nowhere near 54 now, even as of the 8 o'clock hour. We're in the 40s. Some of you have dipped in the upper 30s. I'm looking at you, Crossville, Oneida, Middlesboro. You can say frost for sure. That's going to be the issue as we head into the rest of the night for sure. But we look at the high temperatures around midday. We hit 70 in Maryville, 69 Oak Ridge, and 72 in Sevierville. The early high in Crossville was actually 61 degrees. The cold front came in from the west, a high of only 58, for example, in Bowling Green, while it was 70 in Chattanooga and 74 in Atlanta. Let's take a look at the ultimate Doppler radar. We have some colors that we want to highlight. That's the purple. These refer to the winter weather advisories for anticipated snow that's going to be moving in the higher hills. And that's the key here. This is not, I repeat, not a Knoxville event, because, again, higher elevations will be colder, so they're going to see that precipitation type more in the way of snow. We might get some drops, kind of like we did late this afternoon. Some of us had a few showers in the foothills later this afternoon, but most of it's all vanished away. Marcos.com, a great place to go if you're looking for some delivery items tonight. Maybe you haven't had dinner. Maybe you just want a late-night snack. Check them out. They're in Hardin Valley, Farragut, Maryville. They're also in Fountain City, Oak Ridge, Ebenezer Road, and certainly Middlebrook Pike. But, of course, if it's Marco's Pizza, you might consider the magnificent idea of pepperoni for less than $10. But maybe you want something extra. Maybe the Italian sausage and mushrooms will catch your fancy. Maybe the green peppers and onions and the original sauce and the signature 3 cheeses. Sounds really good. That's the deluxe pizza. That's also one of my favorite items to order at Marco's. Now, the winter weather advisory doesn't begin. It doesn't start. It doesn't really get underway until 7 o'clock tomorrow night. And it'll last until 10 a.m. on Friday, because the winds are going to be coming out of the north-northwest, and that's going to put isolated 3 to 5. Key there, isolated 3 to 5. So you're talking places like Newfound Gap, Chimney Tops, Mount LeConte for 3 to 5 plus. For the highest ridges, that's fair game. But 1 to 3, generally on hilltops with gusts around 40. I anticipate we've got 35 plus winds again tomorrow. We hit 41 today at the airport. Not everybody got there, but I think most of us had some gusty winds well over 30, 35 today. Now, the snow potential, I think I keep showing this for a reason because, again, with a warm ground, lows in the mid-30s, this is a nothing burger for Knoxville. I heard some snow in the forecast, we got nothing. Well, that's the way it goes, my friend. When these systems come out of the north-northwest, they typically take that horseshoe configuration. It's all to do with elevation. It's colder in Gatlinburg. It's colder in the mountains. So they might get 2 inches that fall, but maybe half of it sticks. Do you know what I'm saying? Again, all this may fall on grassy surfaces and a cold car rooftop, but I don't expect much other than a few sightings and, of course, some clickbait on, say, social media. Look what I got. Sun to clouds on Thursday. Afternoon, mountain flakes and drops develop. Not a big deal. I left 30%. And there will be the possibility for more drops and flakes in the Smokies, especially Friday. By the way, the virtual fireplace sounds so nice. Isn't that nice? Just warm up. Maybe grab some marshmallows. Maybe you've got a fire burning as I speak. If so, lucky you. But the Go Vols forecast for this Saturday looks pretty promising with the sunshine developing. A mostly sunny day, although early clouds will, I think, certainly start the tailgating process, because this is a 1 o'clock game, not 7, not 7:30, but 1 p.m. on ESPN Plus, which might be a little harder to find. But it's all about Go Big Orange. Of course, they're 2-8. The University of Texas at El Paso. I call us the cool, we're the cool orange. They're the kind of weird orange, right? But 2-8, we're 8-2. We should have this game probably bottled up or wrapped up by the first half. But 52 at halftime and 50 for the fourth quarter. Light winds out of the west-northwest, about 5 to 10. So I think this will be an exciting game just because of the fact that it's the last home game of the season. Tracking the clouds, you can see some of the snow in northern Illinois. It's hiding behind the banner at the top, and it's spinning around parts of Wisconsin and Iowa as I speak. Let's take a look at when and how this will evolve. You can see some of those flakes in blue moving into West Virginia. Some of the rain, however, Charleston west toward Huntington and over toward Ashland, Kentucky. But once we move in, that's midday tomorrow. Some of those flakes have the potential to move into the Tri-Cities, and then by tomorrow evening, it may be on the doorstep to Harlan and, say, Bell County. Harlan and Bell County may see that snow approaching by the drive home tomorrow as it slides in like so. And some of us, by, say, this time tomorrow night, will say, it's snowing hard. Well, if so, I'll say, how much do you have? Well, it's hard to measure because it's not sticking. Yeah, that's the problem. It's the time of year. This is not a repeat. This is not a repeat of Martin Luther King weekend, where we had 8.5 to 12 inches of snow. That's just not in the offering with this system because it's coming down from the north and west. You can see the arrows, right? It looks like it's coming down from the north. That's probably true, but the flow of wind is more northwesterly coming down from St. Louis. So that's what we're going to see. It's piling up on the higher terrain. And then there's another spoke on Friday. As the trough moves south toward Atlanta, it will pile up a few more flakes in southeast Kentucky, southwestern Virginia, and particularly the mountains near the Tri-Cities. So that's just it. It's not a big deal, but it will catch many people off guard. Lucky to get highs in the mid to upper 40s for the next couple of days. And as far as fog is concerned tomorrow, don't see much. In fact, there's very little. In fact, if I jump back to that map, I'm pretty sure when I looked at this the last time, some of the fog that looks like might have been on around the foothills disappears by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. There's 7:30. So I don't expect fog to be an issue. But what will be an issue is the temperature. Some of you will have the teeth chattering on your day tomorrow. Let me get back to that map. So the low temperatures tonight will be in the low to mid 30s, about 31 for Wartburg. So you could be below freezing like our friends in Jonesville. 32 for Crossville, about 33 for Maryville, and 35 for McGee-Tyson. So many of us will be in the low to mid 30s. That's frosty cold, and there may be some scraping going on in the windshields for some that were out in the elements. Mostly clear tonight, sharply colder. Winds out of the northwest changing to southwest 5 to 10, but there will be a more wind to return tomorrow. High temperatures tomorrow should reach the upper 40s. There might be a 50 or 2 there in Tellico Plains, Madisonville, even Lenoir City could flirt with 50 degrees tomorrow, but 45 Sevierville and certainly 40s in the plateau. 49 the high, sun to clouds. That's the opposite of today, right? We went from clouds and fog to sun. Well, this is the opposite. This is sun to clouds. And as those clouds move in from the north-northwest, some mountain flakes and some drops. You see how I did that? Got it off the box there. It drops right off the page. And the winds 10 to 20, gusting 35 plus. Here's your Captain Accurate Weather Authority forecast with a clear depiction that there's 2 opportunities for snow. Thursday afternoon, Thursday night, and again on Friday afternoon, Friday night. So these are 2 distinct opportunities because, of course, when it gets dark, right? And now sooner, around 5:30 or just before, that's when the mischief occurs. The flakes fly out. It's a lot easier to see it, and it'll be more fun for those who love snow just to see a winter early appearance, you see. So 35 the low on Sunday morning. Back in the mid-60s on Monday. I do have a 30% chance of rain Monday, but I think it's at least a 40% chance of rain Monday night. So Monday night, it'll get out of here before the sun's up Tuesday. So Tuesday is a winner if you like cool sunshine, but mid-50s is a bit of an adjustment. And then, of course, Wednesday, that's Travel Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. It looks nice and smooth, partly cloudy at 53 degrees. By the way, if you haven't picked up the free Captain Accurate weather app with Pete Michaels Traffic, I hope you'll do so. Not only do you get all the weather that I provide, but you get the traffic reports that are local here from Pete Michaels Traffic. It's awesome. It now has 10 days, not just 7, but 10-day forecast for virtually any city on the planet, whether it be Tokyo, Japan, London, England, or Walt Disney World. Wherever you're planning to go, you can get the extended 10-day forecast, 48 hours of hour-by-hour data, improved satellite mapping. We have power outages on the app, air quality alerts, and other bug fixes and performance improvements. So if you want power outages, got that. Got it by the county, by the state. And you also have the drought monitor on there as well. The weather app, what you get with Pete Michaels Traffic is all the weather service alerts plus 3 extras. You could probably make that 4 extras with the air quality alerts, and it's free. and you get the lightning alerts as well. Well, my name is David Aldrich. I'll be live streaming tomorrow morning at 6:40. Hope to see you then on a Thursday morning. But in the meantime, grab the jacket. You'll need it again on Thursday. Take care.